rise in Georgia's economy. Once central to the former Soviet Union's development and manufacture of weapons, Georgia has recently resurfaced as a potential player in the world military industry, with active contracts in Russia, Turkey, Germany, and even has stated the need, especially in these times, for a reliable source of oil in the Middle East. Commerce Secretary Moore, on a visit to Azerbaijan this morning, noted the tiny nation's enormous potential for oil, calling on American investors to provide the necessary funds for tapping the reserves.
In many ways, a leader from a bygone era. His beliefs are very firmly founded in Georgian orthodoxy. His political standings more in line with the early 20th century.
Would you fault him then as a politician?
No, not at all. Kumbay Nikolaitz is all politician. He's done wonders for the Georgian economy. A brilliant tactician. It's more a question of ethics.
And ethically speaking?
Well...
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the morgue security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav Grinko.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
Grimm's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation, so one slip-up and it's mission over.
Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Splinter Cell. This time we're in Mission 2, where we're infiltrating the Georgian Defense Ministry. Okay, oh, we already got a camera, and if I remember right, there's also a guard around here. And there he is. Oh, I thought he was coming this way. Okay. Looking for a book? I've got... Oh, come the hell on. Just look at that. Again, the wonky detection. Not wonky, strange, odd. Still, it just could have been refined in this game. Again, it is the first in the series, so I can't fault it for it. It's just an odd, stupid little thing I have to keep in mind. Okay, we've got a camera, but there's also a computer over there, so that could have some info. No. There we go. I was a bit hesitant at shooting the camera. Wrong button. It's been a while again, about a week or so, and we've got a data stick, so we might as well check that out. There we go. We've got a map. We've got a picture of Grinko. So why the heck do we even need to interrogate the driver if we've got a picture of him? Oh, we've got a data file. I've decided to read these as I get them, if there's nothing else going on at the moment. So, for anyone not interested in it, you could skip ahead a few seconds. Use the viewfinder or something, whatever it's called. When you hover the mouse over the play bar of the video, you could use that to skip ahead a bit. There's not much going on with this, so it shouldn't take too long. Assassination of someone. Sniper in Operation Udar. 7 confirmed kills, so he's a good shot. All funds liquidated converted to US currency, so he packed his bags. First traceable payment from Nikolaitz to the bank account of Albert Wentworth alias Grinko, or an alias of Grinko. Monthly payments continue until 1st of November, or is it January? I don't know which system is being used here. It could be the 11th of January or the 1st of November in 2001. At which point he assumes a new alias. Of Dennis Kosovic, 200 shares of Nicolas GFO Inc. Okay. Armand, another alias, and he puts up quite a bit in a Swiss account. So I think we've seen a lot more in fiction. Sorry about all the guesswork, but Grinko's slippery as a needle. It's been hard to track his connections, but we're confident he's been in Nicolas' employment for at least 4 years. We've also got rumors of Grinko committing the kind of war crimes that would make Milosevic blush. Scary guy, be careful, Grim's daughter. Okay. Most of these probably won't take this, well, they didn't take that long. Okay, from Georgia to Colonel Merriman Colbia. Laser grid concern. The solution to not tripping the laser grid is staying out of the damn courtyard, period. But just for the sake of argument, I guess the correctly calibrated thermal optics would enable one to see lasers. But please, don't try anything that's going to get us in trouble. GKY. Okay, so if we had... Oh, no, wrong button, wrong button. That would have sucked. Okay. Let's have a look. We've got 2 guys in a well-lit hallway, and I'm getting some slowdown. Okay then. Let's take these out as they come. Actually, as the one guy comes, and then we knock out the other. Unless we'll invest... We could go look in there, in that door. Okay, where does this lead? Oh, I think I remember this part. We need to go down to the garage and find Grinko's driver. Or chauffeur. Whatever you prefer. Just so I don't have to later on. Oh, another one. No, wrong button again. I could also try and shoot the light bulbs, but as you can see they're a lot smaller. So the cameras are an easier target. For once I hit it in one shot. Okay. I think we should be pretty much alone down here except for the driver. So the only thing we'll have to do is sneak up on the guy. And there's another camera. Okay, this one is easier to dodge. So it can just go around. Oh, there we go. There he is. He's the only guy around, so it has to be him. Oh, and this is so going to suck for him. Hey, what you doing?
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions. When I think you're lying, I'll do this. Who do you work for?
Vyacheslav Grinko.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nicolas.
Where do I find Grinko?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nicolas' office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nicolas is willing to see Grinko face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good.
Yeah, he wouldn't want to talk.
I want
Come on.
to hear what Grinko and Mass talk about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in position.
Then do it.
As I was trying to say, it's obvious that guy wouldn't want to talk to anyone about getting caught with his pants down, and I almost ran right into that guy. We must be pretty well surprised that the camera is out. So let's see if this will finally be of any use, because
I don't understand.
I've never really had to use those distractions to get rid. Oh, hello. To get past any guards. So yeah, that's a first, me using those things. Although in the failed recording of the last mission, I actually tossed one of those things into the face of a guard. Though it didn't do much other than piss him off. Well, actually it just alerted him with all the glass in his face, but still. Didn't do anything useful. And then I got hasty. Oh, hello. Ah, it's the guy that was running around here. That's who it was. So we got free play with this guy. Gotcha. Yeah, nothing on you, nothing on your mind. So let's find you a corner to hide in. Okay, I think there is a little nitpick coming up here. Yeah, you can't open doors while carrying somebody. Or somebody. Okay, lame joke, I admit. I'm a stand-up comedian, though I do give the dryers at times. Spots the picture the creators made and the real-life photos they used. I think it's pretty obvious. It's a sub. No. It's a picture of... oh, come the hell on, I already forgot. And I believe... there was a door in that room there, but I think that only leads to the balcony. So it doesn't really have a use. Oh, hello. Sudden sounds. This one should be... yeah, this is easy. Just make it blind. Spares us around as well. Okay, some more data. Oh, more pictures. Yeah, yes. More stuff from Grimm's daughter. Mass, we already had a file on him a bit. Well, actually we got an email on him and something... a response to something he had done, sent. Canadian... of course, it's always the Canadians. Just joking. Flees Canada... close... okay, so he was a credit scammer. Hacked the CIA. Or suspected of hacking the CIA. Employed by a Saudi royal family in digital security and industrial espionage for several oil-based corporations. Flees Canadian embassy in Saudi Arabia to oh, he got his work messed up and got messy, it seems. Or so they claim. I think he tried to scam the royals, maybe. Second attempt to breach CIA. First paycheck from Nicholas. Release of the US gay virus. Okay. Very mature, Mouse. Very mature. Marvin Kuzrai, or make it a madness. 80,000 on the Cayman Islands in a bank. I first heard of Mouse back in 1989, right after his first CIA hack. It was legendary for a while. He even got a mention in Wired. Our shrinks at Fort Meade something. Had a psych profile on him that boils down to insecure, immature, and we got that alright. Amoral, brilliant geek. Okay. Except for the insecure part, it sounds a bit like Tony Stark. And I am so going to get flamed for that, I think. Although I don't really think he gets enough watchers around the place, or viewers around, to actually get flamed. And I forgot to look at the data stick, so we might as well look at both now. Okay, it's the kernel again, to another... oh no, this is a This is another colonel to the first colonel and some other ones. Sorry about that. President Nicolaides has personally requested that I impress on you the importance of our guests, the Canadians Philip Mass and Grinko, whom many of you are already familiar with, on less than pleasant terms. Since Grinko has come under President Nicolaides' official employment, his many crimes in Georgia have been pardoned, and he is to be treated with the utmost respect, so he was a criminal here already. I likewise ask for your patience with Mr. Maas. They are both key figures in the President's current operations, and security for the next 24 hours should be at its highest state. Please impress this on the men in your charge. Well, if this was sent today, they kind of failed. Okay, from Georgie again to another soldier or so. Or another minister, whatever. Pavel, let all your men know that the laser grid in this courtyard is active. I don't want any false alarms caused by this grid. It triggers simultaneous alarms in 5 separate police and military stations nearby. Okay, so don't set it off. Explaining a false alarm is a headache neither of us need. If you absolutely need to go in the courtyard, you can disable the grid from the security terminal in the main hall of the south wing. Not wing. But you better have a good reason. Okay, so now we know where to go. Now we just need to know how to get there. Also, we've lost... Well, no, between missions we don't get to keep our items. But we do get some other stuff like this disposable pick, which is an automatic lockpick. But it leaves it pretty obvious that the door has been broken open. And that was up. That was leg. Down. Up. And that's it. Simple lock. Convenient.
I need a colonel down here. We're trying to get through a retinal scanner.
I passed Colonel Kabiashvili on my patrol. Want me to send him down?
God, no. I hate this guy. We'll find somebody else with a rank.
Okay, let's see. Ah, there we go. I thought so. I feared I might have to drop down there, which would probably have ended with me setting off the laser beams, which you can see down there already, even though we don't have thermal vision. Okay, what's up, Cookie? Okay, let's see.
I thought the kitchen was closed.
It's a special order for Colonel Kabaishvili.
Ah, excellent. May I?
Please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, so someone doesn't like the superior. So we at least know that there was one guy in the adjacent room, which is but as far as I can remember, and sort of deduce is the cantina. But we have someone looking at the door here. So, oh, there's a wine bottle here. We can use that. Okay, that didn't pass.